Good morning, even though it's not morning, but I felt like saying that. So maybe when someone watches this, it will be the morning time. Hello, if you're here, this is Spiritual Teacher for You, and I am here today to do a reading. Um, I didn't really come into this with a plan. Again, Spirit was just telling me do a reading. So I've got my tarot cards and we will. Okay, let's just call in messages right now from Spirit. For those that are tuned in, what messages would you like them to receive? I'm not going to use my past, present, and future mat. I'm going to just pull cards, and what I channel from those cards is the message I am feeling. So I don't, I'm thinking that the message will pertain to current situations or a download that you need to hear at this time. So we shall see. My cat Smokey is using this time to use the bathroom, and I always take that meaning to, if you follow my videos, you already know what I'm going to say. Letting go. Letting that shit go. That's what that is. So I enjoy when my cats use the bathroom while I'm giving a reading, which is a lot more than you think. I do have 3 cats though, so okay, I must be picking up on some people's energies here. So we got 3 cards. The first that came out was the 5 of Cups reversed. So when it's upright, that usually means it's a depressing card. I see this as a card of depression, but when it's reversed, that means that you're already on the healing path, which is great news. There is still some, like, you're on this healing path, I'm sensing, but there's still some things you're not being quite honest with yourself. It still feels like you are, what's the right wording here? It still feels like you're not willing to dig into something that you know you need to address, or some emotion that you haven't processed fully yet is still there. I always feel like I want to pick at my nails while I'm channeling messages. And then we also have the 6 of Swords reversed as well. Upright normally means like you're walking away from something, you're changing, you're moving on. You could be traveling. Um, I always see this as like you moving on, and your guide and team of spirits is moving you forward with you. And there may be some sadness about leaving what you're leaving behind, but you know it's the best thing. But this is reversed, so it makes me think that you're a little reluctant to move on from something. There's a fear there, and I have a sneaking suspicions that it's connected to this thing that you haven't processed yet. So it seems you're moving in this very positive direction in life, but it's like you are stopping yourself from doing that for some reason. Like I think you feel like, I'm getting the sense that like everything would absolutely change if you just dealt with this one thing. And so the change is what I'm sensing that you're fearing. Now, the 5 of Cups is a 5, which is about change, but the change is towards freedom and towards your highest path. So what is holding us back? So I've got the Devil here. which is a card about the ego. And, oh, so your ego, duh. Of course, it's the devil. It's material things. It's it's things that that you indulge in. It's material. Material is it's your ego. It's things that um we attach value to that really in the spiritual world has no value at all. So I sensed like your spirit team, yeah, that's who I sensed in this person as well, is that your spirit team is really waiting on you to grow your self-love and take a look at what actually means a lot to you, because in the spiritual world, we'll call that the 5D, and we'll call the earthly material world the 3D world. The things that matter in the spiritual 5D world don't matter. 3D things don't matter to the spiritual world. So they know it, a lot of things are a means to an end kind of thing, but they're encouraging you to really be honest with yourself and really decide what your beliefs are. And you don't have to like right now go, I'm deciding what I believe in. I'm getting the sense that, hold on, let me focus because it seems like there's a lot coming in. It's hard to get my thoughts together. It seems like you're letting the energy of others and their expectations and desires of what they want out of you to kind of lead you, whereas spirit is wanting you to take a more inner reflective path. Okay, that sounds better. All right, let's get some more, which was ready to come out. That's why I picked them up. All right, and we've got the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you have some wand energy going right here, which is about physical action, like fire and passion is the element of fire. If you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, your energy could be in this reading. But also I'm sensing definitely if you're not a Leo or a Sagittarius or Aries, I'm definitely sensing different energy in here as well. But the Page of Wands is optimism and about this new energy and new ideas and potential. And so I really and then we have the Six of Wands, which is victorious and accomplishment and just about celebrating and really being proud of everything that you've accomplished. And I believe that this is what energy you are currently in or about to be in. Is this like you have this passionate energy going on right now, like, the new start energy. When you first start something, you're so excited about it, and that's all you can think about. Like, you're ready to get up to start the day so that you can get started on this thing. Like, it's actual excitement about it. And so I'm feeling a lot of that right now. I'm also sensing that with the Page of Wands that there needs to be some playfulness and just joy in the moment and not over analyzing, which you don't have any of that, but I think that's maybe me saying use this wand energy to move forward and trust it. Okay, let's see what else we got. What else is coming through for us? Okay, more wand energy and judgment. So the Seven of Wands came out reversed, so it seems like you're not sure how to move forward and you're letting other people like I felt up here, that I feel like you're letting other people's energy influence your thinking and decisions and your actions, instead of actually judging what you feel. Okay, I'm getting a very strong heart chakra sensation. So I feel like I'm connecting to someone who this is really resonating with, that you are going through this awakening and this rebirth, and you're at a time where you're being called to judge how you feel about things, and like where you're at in life. And something in your life currently, I think, is making you kind of look in the mirror and decide if you're where you want to be, or are heading in the direction that you want to be heading. And so, but I'm also sensing with this reverse Seven of Wands that you're not sure where to head or what to do. And so I'm surprised the Hermit hasn't come out. I'm sensing this need to maybe isolate, and get away from the energies that are near you right now. Seven of Swords. This is great. I just absolutely love it when tarot goes with the thoughts that I have. So this is a card of looking inward, and it's like you're lying to yourself, or you're denying yourself from the truth, is what I'm getting. Okay, now it's starting to come out a lot more stronger. I'm going to just kind of, sometimes I feel like I have to like warm up before the messages really come through clearly. And so I felt like that's what happened this time. So now we have this Hanged Man reverse, which is saying that your team, just like I've been saying, now Spirit's confirming that your team is communicating with you, and it's just a matter of listening and really like just surrendering. Surrendering is a major word. Like I saw it in bold letters in my mind, that to surrender to Spirit. Oh no, 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 no! So many cards just dropped. Some of those seem like they were for this reading, but I don't want to put anything in the reading that doesn't belong. So if they're meant to come back out, they will. I would like to shuffle. But yeah, so with the Hangman, the universe is trying to communicate to you, and it's so important that you listen if that's the path that you want to take, your highest path. I can't imagine you would be listening to this reading, connecting with me, if you weren't on a path of wanting to elevate. And so now Smokey is trying to cover up his shit, which kind of goes with the Seven of Swords of, are you deceiving yourself? Are you trying to cover something up with something else? Are you just trying to replace one thing with another? Like this is a time of being as honest as you possibly can with yourself. So the Hanged Man comes forward to say, listen to your gut, listen to Spirit, pay attention to your dreams, the signs that you see, the synchronicities that you're noticing. Even if you roll your eyes at it, I could see, I feel like I can sense some of those tuning in, that even though you love to listen to readings, or you may, just enjoy that, but then other things that sometimes readers say, you're like, oh, okay. So I was also that way, whereas I was kind of into this, into tarot, but then some of the things they would say would just make me like, okay, sure, you're going a little far there. But the more that I tap into this energy of being able to channel messages and feeling the energy of Spirit and other people's energies, which I've tried to avoid my entire life. So now that I'm tapping into it, it's like, well, nothing really is kind of eye roll worthy, because it all connects. It's all energy. And so when I'm saying that your guides say pay attention to signs and synchronicities, it, that is what you've got to do. That's the energy that is there for you in order to elevate. Okay. So then we have temperance. Yeah, you definitely are someone who, and I don't know if I'm tapping into a group of people or a very small, like a big group or a small group, because it seems like all of these cards kind of go together, but it seems you've given up your voice. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I felt such a strong, weird sensation in my throat just now. Oh my goodness, that was weird. So you've given up your voice to someone, or maybe that is a pattern in your life that you don't speak up to people you find intimidating, or that you just don't, that you just want to keep the peace with. Or I see you not speaking up to someone. Let's see what. Okay, yeah. So, wow. The Eight of Wands. Wow, you have such wand energy in this reading, which is so amazing, because that is about movement and change. And I mean, that's basically what we've been saying, that your life is literally about to make this big change, but you're avoiding it because you're scared of what. There's a lot of fear I sense in this moving forward, just because you don't know. Fear of the unknown, FOTU. So there is a lot of opportunities coming your way, and I'm sensing, I wonder if this is relationship wise. I don't know. We'll have to get more into the cards to find out, really. Okay, and then you got the Sun reversed, and we've got Ace of Cups reversed. So I am sensing a relationship here. But then we've got this, the World card, which is about completion and fulfillment. So I do feel like your life is heading in a direction of really tapping into your more playful self, needing to play more, that you're a little wound tight and a little uptight, and kind of like you need to let your hair down. There's some confidence that you're lacking in this movement forward. I'm also sensing that it has a lot to do with self-love, which is why this Ace of Cups is reversed. So if it was if it was upright, I would be like, oh my God, you're so good. Like, you have so much love in your life. But really, since it's reversed, I'm sensing this lack of love. And not only from yourself, but I sense this lack of love that it's like you examine your life and you're not really sure who actually loves you. You know people love you, but like it's not the type of love that you are looking for. I feel like you have friend love, family love, but there's this deep romantic love that I think you are looking for. But what I'm sensing is that you've truly got to do some self-examination. And okay, I'm getting to ask my yes and no cards a question, which is, can you be in a relationship and still elevate like you want to, and still increase your self-love? So let's ask the yes or no cards about that. And I also want to know if this like movement and change has to do with a relationship coming in, or if this has to do with just an opportunity of some sort. Okay, let's see. So the question first is, can whoever's tapping in, can they be in a relationship while still maintaining their independent selves and increasing their self-love? Ooh, yes, look at that. Yes. inner harmony. So how amazing is that? A sense of liberation, happiness, and joy, inner harmony. There will be, and I'm getting really strongly right now to say, so within, so without, what's within is out. Whatever. I'm so bad at sayings. Basically, you have to start from the inside to work out. There will be feelings of complete freedom and self-sufficiency. Incredible luck comes to you as a generous reward for your sincere intentions and worthy efforts. Where did I see? Oh yeah, the victory, the accomplishment. But sincere intentions and worthy efforts. This is a happy ending to the situation and a cause for genuine pride. That is so cool, you guys. So the other question, well, before we do that, the other question was, is this movement and change and action? Is the Eight of Wands referring to a relationship or something else? So is it referring to a relationship? Too many cards. I just need one for this. I just need a yes or no answer. Is this to do with a relationship? The change and the movement and the Eight of Wands energy. I'm getting like this, like intense, like anxiousness, not anxiety, but just like this, like, I don't know. Woo! Yes, it is to do with a relationship. That jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you in the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity, huh? So I think for some of you, this relationship that's coming in may be work-related or platonic, not necessarily a romantic thing. So let's see. When is this movement happening? When is this change, or when is this big change coming? Because you definitely are transforming right now. Okay, so this says, the gates of happiness are open. In 1 to 4 months, your natural curiosity and unsurpassed craving for excitement provide you with the adventures you seek. Take the ride. A life without travel is like a book with only one page. So this card can also be a travel card, I'm getting. And so with this win card, it seems you might be traveling. You could be traveling for a new job, because not only am I sensing like a relationship, I'm also sensing career focus here. So, or this could be that those are the two main things you're focused on, is your career and falling in love with someone, finding that, actually experiencing love in your lifetime. So I was trying not to do this, but they won't let me not do it. But apparently those that are really interested in their love life, I have my romance and love deck here. So let's see what they say about this love situation. What do you want to tell the group? Window, a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. How crazy is that? That is awesome. Okay, get ready, it says. In other words, work on your self-love. So those of you tuning in right now, if you are the one seeking a relationship, it's coming. Like, it is coming. But you have a job to do to get ready for it, because this love that you're seeking is not going to come in until you are energetically lined up with it. So it is important that you get energetically lined up with it. And here are some suggestions, because I am sensing that maybe those tuning in may not even know what to do about getting ready, so, or how to increase their self-love. So the ways that I have worked on my self-love is listening to love frequencies on YouTube. I listen to YouTube videos literally almost every day. Like, my house is never silent. Because I either have some frequency going on, or just some subliminal messages, just anything. While I'm in the shower, something is playing. Like, it is rare that I'm just in silence, because otherwise I hear all of my animal noises. but if I'm going to play something, it's going to be something I know is good for my spirit. That's part of self-love, is whatever you see or taste or smell or hear, that is ingesting into your spirit and mind and body and everything else. And so you are consuming whatever that is. Like right now, I have subliminal. What did I play? I think it's subliminal. Energetic marketing for business. So there you go. I'm playing that in the background. All right, we got another message that came out. Destiny. Ooh. Okay, let me get to that in just a second, okay? But the thing I do want to say is that to boost your self-love is to literally, anytime you act or do something, ask yourself, would I give this advice to my best friend or my daughter or my son or anybody I cared about or loved? Also, setting boundaries is an act of self-love that I'm sensing that needs to happen, whether that's with your family. Also, being able to speak your truth is an act of self-love, knowing that what you have to say is worthy to be heard, and knowing that you deserve to have your voice heard and your feelings heard. No, you don't sound like a whiny bitch. Like, those are people, like, that's the feeling I'm getting, is that you're like, I don't want to complain, or I don't want to tell people how I feel because I'll sound whiny. No, that is the ego talking. That is years of social programming. You are learning now to be your authentic self and to show up for yourself and to say how you feel. Say how you're feeling. And I also understand that feelings can be fleeting or temporary. But when I say how you're feeling, if something doesn't feel right or good to you, you can say how you feel about it. So the card that came out is the Destiny card, which is the reunion with your twin flame. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So you are looking for a very high level love spiritually, and the universe is delivering in your twin flame. Oh, I'm getting that some of you don't know what a twin flame is. So let me explain from what I understand from all the research I've done, is that a twin flame, and let me preface it by saying twin flames don't always show up in your life. This is when you and someone else literally share. Am I getting that right? Literally share a soul? No, because we're all different souls. Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm telling this. Two halves of one whole. So yeah, it's almost like you are one part of a soul that matches perfectly up with another soul, basically. But it's a little more complicated than you think, because this is not just a soulmate. Soulmates come in your life but they can also leave your life. Twin flames can come and go too. So it's very difficult actually to tell the difference between a high level soulmate and a twin flame. A twin flame is someone that, if you're not ready for them, first, you might not even see them, but second, they would call, like, y'all would be so toxic for each other, even though you feel this intense connection with them. But if you're not ready to be together, then it's just chaos and it's toxic. And so that might answer a lot of those questions about why do I feel such a connection to them. Or, one may feel, or you both may feel a connection, but one may not be ready while the other one is. Or so a lot of times, and this tells me that your twin flame and you are both kind of working on your own paths, increasing your self-love enough and elevating yourselves enough so that y'all do reunite in this lifetime. And the only way to do that is to get to the level of spiritual growth and just honestly maturity, and to a point where you're secure and confident in yourselves, and you know how to set boundaries, you know how to communicate. It requires this emotional maturity and communication to a level that, once y'all grow together, can almost be telepathic. So, but I'm learning that I need to learn more about twin flames, but what I wish I could say, it's almost a profound love, so deep and connected, and y'all go through lifetimes together. So it is a rare type of love. This does not happen for everybody in every lifetime. So the fact that this card came out along with the World card, which is also the Destiny card, um, but just alignment and growth and accomplishment. So I see you doing the work. I see you doing what's necessary, to be able to have this very, very deep soul level connection with someone. And I am sensing masculine and feminine energy in this reading. So I do feel like there are many men and women here who are looking exactly for that. But it takes work. It takes, and I don't mean work. I just mean, it takes a matter of being open to knowing that you're not going to be perfect ever, but knowing that you are worthy and you are beautiful the way you are. I'm not saying hold on, let me connect again. It's a journey that everybody has to take on their own, and there's nothing I could say right now that would make you understand the level of love that you should have for yourself. But it is society and our little interactions with society that make us go into our shells. But to be with a twin flame, you can no longer be in a shell. You have to be out and loud and just who you are, unapologetically, because that is actually how they will even notice you, is you being you. Yeah, that was a much more connected message there. Also, as I was saying that, there was an orange butterfly flying around my window, my office window. So orange is the color for fire and energy and confidence and enthusiasm. And we had a lot of wand energy in this reading. So I absolutely am so excited for whoever is watching this right now, because even though there are some steps you need to take and some like consistent daily actions towards loving yourself, once you make that decision to love yourself, as we got earlier, you can still work on yourself while meeting or being in a relationship. I am sensing though that those of you on this path towards your twin flame, that you may have one or two people that come into your life not as your twin flame, but to help you grow. So I wouldn't like approach everybody like, are you my twin flame? Are you my twin flame? I would approach everybody as, is am I showing up for myself in this relationship? Am I still showing myself self-love? Am I losing myself in this relationship? Am I putting up the boundaries that I've never put up before? Am I following patterns like I have before? So these are questions you truly need to be honest about. How did you even get in here, Miss Trish? Well, Miss Trish came in. My dog, who I normally have the door closed enough, but she somehow wiggled her way in here. So there must be some dog lovers in this group. Also, she came in curiously and sneakily. So be careful about some sneaky people in your life, okay? That's what I get from that. So anyways, you guys, I am going to end there. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate your energy, and I absolutely love doing these readings for you guys. It's my purpose. I can tell it's part of my purpose. So if you would like a more personal reading from me, I do have an Etsy shop at Spiritual High Oracle, and I also have a Fiverr store where I offer readings, which I will have those links in the description below. And yeah, so you can also look me up on Facebook at Spiritual Teacher for You. I'm also on Instagram at Spiritual Teacher for You. And I just started a TikTok account, which I have not posted anything on there yet, but I'm just letting you know that that is coming soon. So that is also at Spiritual Teacher for You. My only account that's different is Etsy. So yeah, that's it. So much love and light to you guys.